And welcome back. Episode 7 of our simulation, down to the final 13. Let's go ahead and check in with our two tribes. So we still have our alliance in the Republic tribe. This was the original alliance of 5 that had 2 more people in it, and one of them left, and one of them got voted off. I don't even remember who. It was the Beards. It was Luminara. No, who
It
was
was
it?
Ayla. It was
It was
Ayla.
Ayla, and she got
It
voted
was
off.
Ayla. Yeah.
And then
Team Blue Lightsaber.
someone else left. No. It was just the 4 of them. Just the 4 of
Yeah.
them, and Ayla got voted off. Okay. And then our second alliance is still here. The this is the one that Shock T left. Is this second one right here?
hmm
Because she was in that one. And then other than that, they're all the same. The strongest one though is this Yoda and Ahsoka one, which is interesting. Separatist tribe. We know Maul has an idol. There's still that alliance of 3 that it was 4 when Zam Wessel left the alliance. And Django left the alliance. That was the same one that was all 5 of them, and then Django and Zam left it. And so those 3 in a tribe of 5 can control the vote. So Zam could be in trouble, or Grievous could be in trouble because they're not in the alliance. So okay, let's go to we have a reward challenge for the first time in a little while. And the Republic tribe, they just keep winning everything. So
There we go.
they win the trip to a waterfall with a feast. And
I'll
then
play.
yeah, I'm sure that Anakin and Padme loved that. Uh the immunity challenge, again, the
There we go.
Republic tribe. They are gonna just like steamroll, it seems like is there I don't know. This is like
Gonna
the
be walking all the
opposite,
way to the end.
like the opposite of the actual season.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's check back in. Obi-Wan and Yoda bond, but then Obi-Wan has a major meltdown. I don't know. He's just like bored because they keep winning. I don't know, like what would he have a meltdown about? But and then Rex gets injured, but he can stay
Come
in the
on,
game.
buddy. Come
He can
on. I
stay in the
believe in
game.
you. I believe in you. You
He's
can do
not
this,
going
Rex.
anywhere. All
Live to
right.
fight another day. Live to fight another day, boys.
Separatist tribe. Maul has the idol, we know that. Barris and Duke have a minor disagreement, and they are in the alliance together. Um, so that minor disagreement, let's see if that keeps them from voting together or not. And then Zam and Grievous have a major fight, and they're the only 2 people on the outs. And then Dooku just leaves the alliance.
Whoa.
Um, okay, so Barris and Maul are the only 2 left in this alliance. And let's see if, well, the problem is Dooku could have gotten Grievous and Zam to vote off Maul or Barris, but Grievous and Zam are fighting right now.
Gosh.
So this could be a
Seems like a bad
problem.
day for Dooku is what it feels like.
Maybe, maybe. I
We're
don't
gonna
know.
find out.
We're gonna find out here. Go to tribal council. Maul has the idol, is not going to play it. Now let's look at our votes. First vote, Dooku, 4 votes left. Second vote, Grievous, 3 votes left. Dooku, 2 votes left, 2-1. And you're right, Dooku,
Yeah.
4-1. Clean sweep. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe he probably realized they were considering targeting him and he left the alliance,
It
you
it
know.
just it just got to his head and then he lost his head. I'm
All
very
right.
proud.
Final 12. That's literally double. Their public tribe is
Man,
literally double the separatist tribe right now. So, it's tough. If you told me the final 4 separatists would include Zam Wessel and Barris Offee, uh,
just I'm very shocked by this. Well, I mean, again, Zam, they thought they voted her off like 7 times.
yeah, they keep
But
accidentally voting off different people because
yeah,
she's shape shifting into them.
exactly. That's just it right there.
She can go in that way
Mm-hmm.
the whole game. Okay, let's check out their tribes. No apparent changes here in the Republic tribe. Separatist tribe, no changes.
Everything's still the same, yeah.
Yeah, Maul and Offie are in this for the long haul. Reward challenge. Republic tribe cannot lose. They just They just can't lose.
Still, the fact that Jar Jar is still in this game
Yeah. He's done like
at
almost
past the
nothing.
halfway point.
Yeah, very quiet game for him.
Yeah,
Okay, immunity
he's only
challenge.
been
Oh
playing
my
the quiet
gosh.
game. Oh
The
gosh,
Republic tribe wins
this
immunity.
feels super lopsided.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a simulation be this one-sided before. Um, and they haven't had a swap. Okay, so Anakin finds the idol for the Republic tribe, and then Shakti and Padme have a major fight.
Nice.
And then Obi-Wan and Shakti have a minor disagreement. So she's just getting
Hmm.
in fights, but Obi-Wan isn't in alliance with her.
They both are. Oh
Then
boy.
Padme leaves the alliance. So that probably going to just fall apart here pretty soon because
Yeah,
Padme left it.
I feel like Shakti is going to get voted out.
Well, they
Well,
have
no,
they have immunity right
they
now.
have
So
immunity. I forgot about that.
okay, so nothing changes in the Separatist drive. We know Maul has an idol. We do have it's a four-person vote, which can be dangerous. Four players. We know that Maul and
Could
Barris
go to a
are together, but it could be 2-2 here. So let's see what happens. It's time to vote, and Maul plays the idol for Barris. Let's
whoa.
see if he gets it right or if not, because it could be a problem for him. First vote was Barris, does not count. Second vote, Barris does not count. So let's see who Maul and Barris vote for. Third vote, Zam Wessel. And yeah, that's enough. Zam Wessel. So
Yeah.
um, just to be safe and avoid the tie or to avoid going to rocks, Maul plays the idol and saves Barris. Yeah, Maul and Barris vote for Zam, and
It's a good
Grievous
call.
and Zam vote for Barris. So with that, the shapeshifter has finally been voted out. Uh, she had a pretty good run. I mean, I don't know if she really did anything strategically other than just survive, but she survived
Yeah.
for a
I
long
mean,
time.
she probably didn't see it coming and then it just kind of just like slapped her right in the side of the neck. That then,
Are you just gonna like make a joke about how every single one of these people have died?
100%. I will be talking about how Sam Wessel got taken out by a Camino saber dart made by the cloners
Except for
past
Django's gone.
Subterrell.
Django's gone.
Exactly. So somebody raided his dead
Is
corpse.
yeah.
Yeah, in this one you don't get voted off, you get executed. That's out. May the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
May the force be with
Uh,
you.
okay, episode 9. Let's check back in with our tribes before we have our challenges. We know Anakin has the idol. Somehow Obi-Wan and Shakti are still in an alliance. Pretty strong one. And then the other alliances are we have one of Rex, Jar Jar, Obi-Wan, and Yoda. That's still there. It's not super strong, but it's still there. And then you have Yoda and Ahsoka in the strongest of the three alliances. So that leaves Anakin and really Anakin and Padme on the outs, which I guess makes sense.
Well, Anakin never really was on the ends.
That's true. That's true. Padme was, and she left the alliance. So it's them against the world.
Anakin just keeps talking about his mom.
Oh my God. Maul finds the idol gets rehidden and Maul finds it again. And we know that he is with Barris Offee all the way to the end. Do you think this is a Robin Amber situation?
I oh, that's kind of weird, but I'm here for it.
Former Jedi with a Sith.
Yeah.
I mean, stranger things have happened. So, um, so General Grievous, look out because Maul has an idol.
It's a bad day to be you, man. Honestly,
It's a two to
how
one
have
vote,
we not
anyways.
had one had the merge and two had a shakeup? Like that
Well, it's
just blows
because
my
it's
mind.
heroes villains, and they didn't do a
Oh
shakeup
yeah,
that
that's
season.
true. That's true. I forgot about
They
that.
didn't do a shakeup that season, so there's
We're
not
not
going to be
doing it this
one.
season. Yeah.
So we could get down. I think the merge is coming up pretty soon.
It's got to be next episode. There's no way it cannot be next episode.
I think you're right, but goodness. Okay, let's go.
Also, the whole fact that in a challenge, like in these challenges, the Republic has to set out 5 players is hilarious.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Rex against Barriss, Darth Maul, and Grievous, or like
Yeah,
Anakin, Yoda, Ahsoka. Like either way, it's
yeah.
like this is gonna be great.
Padme, Yoda, and Jar Jar are just like all-time sit-outs.
Yeah, pretty much. Other than with puzzles, then you bring in
Yeah,
Yoda.
yeah.
Okay, reward challenge. Would you believe it? The Republic tribe wins
Oh my
again.
goodness, that's so cool. Look
I
at
can't
them.
believe they would keep winning.
Yeah.
And then immunity, they also win immunity.
Gosh, that's just so wrong. Well, bye
Okay,
bye, Grievous.
yeah, let's try to go ahead and get to it. Let's. Oh my gosh, Jar Jar and Shakti have a major fight. I don't know. I would assume that was mostly Shakti
Yeah.
because Jar
I
Jar
mean,
couldn't. Like, who did he fight with?
yeah.
You know,
Who could he possibly annoy?
Luminara's like patience is just finally run out. She was
Yeah.
supposed to be. She was watching Jar Jar and just lost it on him.
Hmm.
But and then
He kept
Obi-Wan,
grabbing fruit with his tongue.
she's like, uh, and then the alliance of four, Obi-Wan, Jar Jar, Rex, and Yoda, Obi-Wan leaves. And it was the weakest of the three alliances. He does have an alliance still with Shakti. So but an interesting choice to leave that one. Maybe Shakti was like, I just fought with Jar Jar. You have to leave that alliance.
Yeah. It's like you got to pick who matters the most.
Yeah. Okay, so we
It's him or
know
me.
nothing really changed with separatists. It's going to tribal council. I think it's going to be pretty simple. Maul has the idol. Maul does not use the idol. And then one vote for Grievous, one vote for Barris, one vote left. And it's Grievous. Okay,
Grievous. Yeah.
obviously. But I just wanted to make sure, hey. Oh, also, second member of the jury. I didn't catch
Oh, there we
that.
go.
So who was voted off last time? Oh, Zam
Zam.
Wessel. So Zam's on
Yeah.
the jury. So Zam Wessel and Grievous are on the jury.
So she gets a
Um,
bigger cut of the prize money. Good
yeah,
for her.
good for her. Bigger than Django's.
Yeah.
All right, episode 10.
Grievous's heartburn just got a hold of him, and he just couldn't keep it up. And then he didn't have his Visine or his Tums, and then had some burning eye sensation and some heartburn. It just didn't. He was very irritable. Fell to pieces at that point. Couldn't repair himself out of that.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm trying to think of any others. And his inhaler's gone.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. With that, it's time for the merge. We have the prequel tribe. We have Ahsoka, Anakin, Barriss, Rex, Maul, Jar Jar, Obi-Wan, Padme, Shakti, and Yoda. And it is 8-2 in
Seems like a
favor.
really bad odds for the villains.
Now,
For
the one thing, at least for right now, is Barriss and Maul are obviously going to play together, and Maul has the idol. If they can figure out who they're going to gun for, they can at least pick off one of the eight, and then get to 7-2, and then go from there. But it's going to be an uphill battle for sure. So, we know that Anakin has the idol from forever ago. Maul has an idol. We have an alliance of Obi-Wan and Shakti. We have an alliance of Rex, Jar Jar, and Yoda, and that got stronger after Obi-Wan left it, way stronger. Then we have Barriss and Maul. Those are our three alliances. Again, that is 7 of our 10 players. The only people that are not in an alliance are Ahsoka, Anakin, and
Padme.
Padme. Ahsoka, Anakin, and Padme. Yeah. So that's funny. Okay, let's get to our immunity challenge. The winner, Anakin Skywalker.
There we go.
Not surprising. He's gonna be good at these challenges. Wins immunity. He has an idol. He is probably not on the outs, but he's not in an alliance either. So we'll see what happens here. Any updates? Rex and Shakti bond slightly, which is kind of surprising.
Mm-hmm.
And we have our first prequel tribe alliance, cross tribal alliance, combination of
Very
Barriss and
shocking
Maul.
here. Very shocking.
Combination of Barriss and Maul with the alliance of Shakti and Obi-Wan. Shocking because Obi-Wan and Maul hate each other.
Dramatically.
But Maul's like, you know what? Barriss probably talked to Shakti and Obi-Wan and then came back to Maul and was like, hey, I know you hate Obi-Wan.
We just got to do it.
But they're willing to work with us, and we need anybody. So
And Obi-Wan was like, but he killed my master. And Varys was like, but you also cut him in half, and he has no
So
legs now.
let's let bygones be bygones.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first tribal council of the merge could be crazy. We do know that Anakin has an idol, Maul has an idol, and Anakin has immunity from the challenge. So we could have three people that are safe. We for sure have one with Anakin. Let's go to the vote. And if anyone has an idol, they can play it now. Maul plays it for Barris. Her social game has been
Very
really good.
strong.
I would assume she is why they're in the alliance. And then
Mm-hmm.
also she got him to play two idols for her. So pretty strong. Is she the Parvati to his Russell?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Any votes cast for Barris will not count. And Anakin is not playing the idol. Okay, so let's read the votes. First vote. Rex. Whoa. One
Whoa.
vote, Rex.
Not
Second
a fan
vote,
of that. Not a fan of
Obi-Wan.
that.
Whoa. One Obi-Wan, one Rex. Jar Jar. One Obi-Wan, one Rex, one Jar Jar. Seven left.
Oh man.
Obi-Wan, no. 2 to 1. Obi-Wan, 3 to 1. Jar Jar, 3 to 2. 4 votes left. So it's three Obi-Wan, two Jar Jar, one Rex. Four votes left. Rex, it's
Oh my
three Obi-Wan.
gosh.
Three Obi-Wan, two Jar Jar, two Rex, 3 votes left.
This is stupid.
Jar Jar,
Three,
three
three,
Jar
two.
Jar, three Obi-Wan, two Rex, two left. Obi-Wan, 4 votes Obi-Wan, 3 votes Jar Jar, 2 votes Rex, 1 vote left. Please be for Jar Jar. It's for Jar Jar. Okay. It's 4 to 2. So 4 for Obi-Wan, 4 for Jar Jar, and 2
So
for
Rex is
Rex.
safe.
So Rex is safe. Unless we get deadlocked here. In which case he could draw rocks. But so what's gonna happen is Jar Jar and Obi-Wan will not vote. Everyone else will re-vote. They can only vote for Jar Jar or for Obi-Wan. So as much as I would love to see Jar Jar cause chaos in here, I don't want to see Obi-Wan Kenobi go
I don't know. I kind of do for Jar
for
Jar.
Jar Jar to stay
Like,
in.
yeah, just for Jar Jar to stay in.
All right, first vote. Obi-Wan. It's 1 for Obi-Wan. Jar Jar, 1 to 1. Jar Jar, 2 to 1. Obi-Wan, 2 to 2. 4 votes left. Jar Jar, 3 to 2. 3 votes left. Jar Jar, 4 to 2. 2 votes left. Obi-Wan, 4 to 3. 1 vote left. So if this is for Obi-Wan, then it's 4 to 4, and they have to draw rocks. And both Obi-Wan and Jar Jar are safe, which actually might be the best outcome.
Man. Well, then, yeah, man.
That'd be pretty funny.
That'd be pretty
Okay.
gnarly.
So the last vote is Jar Jar.
There we
Jar
go.
Jar is the 10th person voted off, third member of the jury, 5 to 3. Um, Jar Jar the tribe has spoken.
He just,
So Barris was the
slip.
flipper.
Yeah, he just slipped away into anonymity as a street performer after he led the fall of the Republic, unbeknownst to his poor little soul
The
that he
fall of
was the
the
one.
Republic tribe.
Yeah, he the fall of the Republic tribe and the rise of the Empire tribe.
Yeah, I mean, this tribe fell apart. Oh man, both Barris and Maul flipped. Interesting. So, no, they didn't flip. They voted for Rex.
Hmm,
So the 2 votes for Rex were the two separatist players,
that
and
makes
then
sense because
so
he's a
then
military man and
and
they're
then
unpatriotic swine.
and they also are working with Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
So they voted then with for Jar Jar, not for Obi-Wan. Because they're in alliance with Obi-Wan and Shakti. Um, the votes for Obi-Wan, Anakin did not vote for Obi-Wan, but Ahsoka did. And Jar Jar obviously did, and Obi-Wan voted for Jar Jar. Padme voted for Jar Jar and not for Obi-Wan, and Shakti voted for Jar Jar, not for Obi-Wan. But Yoda voted with Jar Jar. So the people that are on the outs possibly are Yoda and Rex and Ahsoka. Sorry. Um, and then obviously Barris and Maul could be in trouble just being the last two remaining separatist members, but we shall have to wait and see in the next episode. So episode 11, we're down to our final 9. And let's check in here. Ooh, Padme finds the merge idol,
There we
and
go.
the one that we forgot. Maul played an idol. That was not the merge idol though. That was his tribal idol, and that
Hmm.
didn't matter because she didn't get any votes. But Padme has the prequel tribe idol. Anakin has the Republic tribe idol, and they're not in any alliances. Let's see if that changes. We still have Obi-Wan and Shakti in an alliance. We still have Rex and Yoda in an alliance because Jar Jar was the third, and he's gone now. And then we have the Separatist alliance of Barriss and Maul, and then Yoda and Ahsoka in their alliance still, and then the merge alliance of Barriss, Maul, Obi-Wan, and Shakti. So we have lots of different alliances here causing some crazy votes. So let's see. I would assume that, I mean, Maul, no, not Maul, Anakin and Padme are the only ones not in any kind of an alliance
Hmm.
still. And they haven't been targeted either, though. So for our reward challenge, we have them split into groups of three groups of three: Anakin, Barriss, Rex, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Padme, Yoda, Shakti, and Maul. And the group of Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, and Padme wins the reward. This is the one where they get to watch Treasure Island and have like a dinner. It's pretty blah.
Yeah.
Immunity, though. Immunity goes to Rex.
Way to go, buddy. Way to go.
And
Live
so
to fight another day.
he got some votes last time and he voted wrong also. So pretty big immunity to win. Um, anything changing here? Oh, Ahsoka and Padme bond. That's interesting. And then Yoda is impressing the rest of the team. Of course he is. Not at all surprised there. Okay, Tribal Council. We have some idols. Let's see if anyone plays them. And we know that Rex cannot receive any votes. Um, no one plays an idol. Okay, so 9 votes coming in. Cannot vote for Rex. First vote, Anakin. Oh
Oh
no.
boy.
Second vote, Anakin. Third vote, Obi-Wan. Fourth vote, Obi-Wan. So it's 2-2, 5 votes left. Sixth vote, Barriss. Seventh vote, Obi-Wan. 3 votes, Obi-Wan. 2 votes, Anakin. 1 vote, Barriss. 3 votes left. And next vote,
Again, we're seeing just votes spread all over the map.
Anakin here. So it's 3 to Anakin, 3 to Obi-Wan, 1 to Barriss, 2 votes left. I would assume Anakin will get 4 votes from that
Yeah.
from that alliance of Obi-Wan, Shakti, Barriss, and Maul. But can Anakin gather one more vote against Obi-Wan to make it 4-4-1? And then that one person can decide the tie. Okay. Eighth vote, Anakin. So 4 to Anakin, 3 to Obi-Wan, 1 to Barriss randomly, 1 vote left. And that vote is for Anakin. 5-3. Anakin did win 2 individual immunities. He's a big threat. He's
Idol in
not
his
connected.
pocket.
He's not connected to any alliances. And like you said, he went out with an idol in his past 2 times. We've had a hero, a Republic tribe member, go out with an idol in their pocket.
It's honestly pretty shocking that that he would go out this way. Like just shocking. Like burns you up, shocking to watch him go down like this. Yeah. I mean
He had a
cried.
meltdown
Yeah, he had a
right in front of our
meltdown.
eyes. Absolute
Right. Yeah.
meltdown.
Like just pull your hair out meltdown. That's man, it's just so
It's
shocking
it's
to
scarring. It's probably
yeah,
scarring
scarring.
for him.
I bet it was as painful as losing all of
Several
your
limbs.
limbs, all
Yeah.
of them.
All of them. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna change his name to Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Um so Ahsoka and Anakin voted together, as did Yoda. That's interesting. So Padme voted Anakin out.
Man.
She saw the writing on the
Man.
wall. She's
Yeah.
like, he's getting voted off. I'm voting him off.
He's going to kill me
That's
if
true.
I don't do this.
Then Rex, of course, is the one that votes for Luminara, for Bears. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
So Rex is like, no, I can't vote for Anakin.
Yeah,
I have to vote for
this sketch person
Barris.
here who voted for me last round.
Yeah. So Rex is potentially on the outs. Yoda is potentially on the outs, and Ahsoka potentially on the outs. So let's see. It looks like Maul and Barris have worked their way into the tribe. Let's see. The alliance of four could win could run the game here. I mean, at
Yeah,
this point, if you're asking me who I think is going to win, Obi-Wan has like barely made it through. If he can make it to the end, I think he might win. Barris also, I think, has a good shot at winning. Uh, that alliance of Shakti, Obi-Wan, Barris, and Maul seems to be controlling the game right now.
yeah.
So, um, let's check in with those alliances since we're talking about them. So it looks like there's no
Oh, is that
changes.
a new one? The
No,
Rex
no,
Yoda?
it was
Oh,
it was
that's
one that
new.
had Jar Jar and
Oh, gotcha.
a
Yeah.
fourth person, but they've been voted off. So no, we're all the same here. Nothing's changing. No new alliances. Ahsoka and Yoda are in an alliance, but I think they could be on the
Strength of
outs.
9.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Rex and Yoda are also in an alliance, but I think those three are probably the three that are on the outs. It's those
Yeah.
three against the four of Barris, Maul, Obi-Wan, and Shakti, and then Padme could be the one that flips back and forth. If she flips back, or if she knows, like, if she's cognizant of her position and that she's not actually in this alliance, not in any alliance, she could flip and vote with Ahsoka, Yoda, and Rex and make it 4-4. But she probably should have done that last vote and voted off Obi-Wan instead of Anakin.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. But Obi-Wan wins immunity. So
So it feels
uh,
like a bad omen for Rex.
Rex or Padme or Yoda, probably Rex. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Ahsoka and Padme have a small fight. That's so Padme's probably gonna vote with Obi-Wan and them, I guess. Then
Yeah.
Rex and Maul find something in common. That's interesting. I
That's
don't know what that
that's
could be.
yeah, I have no clue. I mean,
They're both bald.
trauma
Yeah,
bond, balding
yeah,
trauma bonds.
yeah. Maul finally pulls his hood down after all these days. He's like, "Oh, you're
Yeah.
bald too." And then they
He's
pass the
like, "Yeah,
name
man, I
down.
gotta keep my hood up. The sun is scorching. There's two of
Ahsoka,
them."
Ahsoka then has a major meltdown.
Oh
I wonder if
boy.
she's feeling the pressure of like the target, right? Because
Hmm.
Yoda is social enough to probably make a way to not let it be him. And if Rex and Maul are bonding, then the last person on the outs is Ahsoka.
Yeah.
So Obi-Wan, he worked hard at camp, he gets tired. He's just winning challenges and working hard at camp.
Just gets so sleepy.
He's taking a little nap. Okay, tribal council. So we know that Padme has an idol. We'll see if she plays it. Obi-Wan has immunity. We'll see what happens with the vote here. Padme plays the idol for herself. So she is not going home for sure, and neither is Obi-Wan. Let's
Looks
get to the
like a
vote.
bad thing for Ahsoka.
Yeah, first vote. Padme does not count. Second
Hmm.
vote, Padme does not count. Third vote, Padme does not count. Fourth vote, Padme does not count. Fifth vote,
Oh,
Rex.
what?
Second vote, or sixth vote, Rex. It's two votes left though. Barris, two Rex, one Barris, one vote left.
Oh, Rex.
Barris, two to
Whoa.
two. So it would have been 4-2-2. So I bet what happened here, I bet that Barris, Maul, Obi-Wan, Shakti, that alliance, right?
Hmm.
Votes for Padme. Padme plays the idol. Um, and she must have voted against Barris with Rex, and then Yoda and Ahsoka voted for Rex. I don't know. I'm not sure,
This is
but
so
it
weird.
definitely seems like the four of that alliance voted for Padme, and she canceled it all out.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so it's tie vote now,
Come on, Rex. Come on,
and
buddy. You
we
got
know
this.
that it's going to be you have to vote for Rex or Barris, and they will not vote. Okay, first vote in the revote. Rex, one for Rex. Barris, one for Barris. 4 votes left. Rex, 2-1 for Rex. 3 votes left. Barris, 2-2. 2 votes left.
This is where it's going to turn and go straight for Rex.
Let's see. Rex. That's 3-2 with one vote left. Is it going to rocks? If it goes to rocks, Obi-Wan is still safe because he has immunity, and Padme is safe because she played an idol. So if they go to rocks, before we go there, if we go to rocks, what happens is Maul, Ahsoka, and
Yoda.
draw rocks. That's it of the 8. That's crazy. Okay, so one vote left.
We are
It's
going to rocks,
Barris. We are
baby.
going to rocks, I think.
We are going to rocks.
Oh, Shakti can draw rocks too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that
Love this. Love this so much.
Ahsoka, Maul, Shakti, and Yoda are gonna draw rocks. They're deadlocked. I think what happened is the Alliance of 4 was found out, right? So the other 4 like, no, we have to stick with it. But the problem is, why would they not have just voted for Barris in the beginning? Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's more going on than what I'm thinking, because it doesn't make sense to have 2 votes for Rex.
I just want to know. I just want to know so bad.
Okay, so let's see who's gonna draw the rock and be voted off.
I want it to be Maul. So
Maul.
Yes, I called it.
That's
I called
crazy.
it, baby. Yes.
And he was in a good spot too.
Man, Barris's game just got destroyed.
Well,
now.
Maybe she's still in an alliance with 2 people in the final 7. So it's 3-4. If that other 4 can stay together, we'll have to wait and see. So Ahsoka flipped from she voted for Padme. So the group for Padme was not actually that group before. It was Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Shakti, and Yoda. So it was 2. It was the alliance. It was the alliance of Yoda and Ahsoka with the alliance of Obi-Wan and Shakti voted for Padme. And then the villains, which were Maul and Barris, still voted for Rex, and then Rex and Padme were the ones that voted for Barris. And then on the revote, Obi-Wan went to Rex with Shakti. Makes sense. And so that kept it tied, because then Yoda did not go to Rex, went to Barris, as did Ahsoka. So the 4 people that voted for Padme, 2 of them went to Barris and 2 of them went to Rex, so it just kept it tied. So I think that basically we are gonna have to see where things lie in the final 7, but it looks like, I would assume, if we check in with our alliances, we still have the pair of Obi-Wan and Shakti, and the pair of Rex and Yoda, the pair of Ahsoka and Yoda. Then you have the 3 alliance of Barris, Obi-Wan, and Shakti. Again, you don't have an alliance that involves Padme
at all.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she's the 7th. So no alliance with Padme, but she's still here. And honestly, I think with that vote, I think Yoda may have just jumped way up.
Yeah,
he may be the current winner.
His capital is way higher right now.
He's in 2 different alliances, and he probably could get Padme to vote with him as well. And that group of 4 of Rex, Padme, Ahsoka, and Yoda could be the one that wins the day, unless Obi-Wan can pull Padme back in.
At the moment, if they can make it to the end, I think our 3 biggest at the end but vote getters, it's balanced between Barris, Rex, and Yoda right now.
You think so? I think it's Barris, Obi-Wan, and Yoda.
I think Rex has been getting hit more than Obi-Wan has recently.
You mean like in terms of getting voted off here, or in terms of winning at the end?
Well, like staying alive.
I mean, I think that the people with the best chances of winning are Obi-Wan, Barris, and Yoda. Is that what you're saying too?
No, just somebody else? I think it's Rex, Barris, and Yoda.
Yeah, but I don't think the same question though.
Yeah,
it's just different people. Okay.
Yeah.
The way you said it, I wasn't sure what you meant. That's why I'm trying to clarify.
Gotcha.
Okay, so the best alliance or the strongest is actually Ahsoka and Yoda. The rest of them are like solid, but not incredible. Okay, so this immediate challenge is going to be huge. I think Rex or Obi-Wan are probably the most likely to win it, right?
Probably.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. Yep.
Obi-Wan wins immunity again, which is part of why it was probably a good call to get Anakin out when he did, because now he can win immunity. Um, any updates? Rex and Padme have something in common. So if Rex can pull in Padme, then Obi-Wan and his alliance are in trouble. Ahsoka and Bears have a major fight, which is ironic because they actually were like buddies.
Until they had a
Um,
major fight.
Obi-Wan is a major meltdown. Maybe he's trying to get everyone in target. He has immunity though, so I don't know. Maybe he realizes that his alliance is falling apart and the game is slipping from his fingers. Let's see. Varys is completely worn out, but is not giving up. Good for her. Keep fighting, Varys. Okay. Tribal Council, no immunity idols, but Obi-Wan has the necklace, so he is not going to be able to get votes. And let's get to our first vote. First vote is for Barris. Second vote, Ahsoka. Third vote, Ahsoka, 2-1. Fourth vote, Ahsoka, 3-1. Fifth vote, Barris, 3-2. 2 votes left. Sixth vote, Barris, 3-3, with 1 vote left. Holy cow.
I go to
And
Rocks again.
the 13th person voted
Oh,
off.
oh
Sixth member of
boy.
the jury, Barris. And that is it. Her run is
All
done.
right.
She played a fantastic game, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, under the underdog almost the entire game,
Yeah.
out alliances and made them work for her, got idols played for her, was able to go into the merge
She did good.
down 4-1 in the numbers and made it to the
Made it this
final
far. Now there
7.
are no villains left
Yeah.
now.
Um yeah. So it was 8-2 and it's now 6-0. So they went 1-1-1-1 back and forth. So, it could have been 2-0. Maul and Barrett, and Maul only went out because of rocks. And if Maul hadn't gone out, then maybe Barrett wouldn't be going out right now.
Wait, did Yoda vote for Ahsoka?
No,
No, no, okay.
no,
Gotcha.
it was the people voting for Ahsoka were Barris, Obi-Wan, and
Yeah.
Shakti. That alliance
Yep.
of three. So it looks like that alliance of three is in trouble. We're now down to 2 now, but it looks like once they got Maul out from going to rocks, they started targeting that alliance. So now in our final 6, and we're going to go to the uh check in with the tribes. Before we get too far, actually, let's go ahead. We're almost to the end, so let's go ahead and take one more break here, and when we come back, we can finish up our final 6 right after a quick break. And welcome back. Okay, so we're almost to the end here. Final 6. We have the prequel tribe: Ahsoka Tano, Captain Rex, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Padme Amidala, Shakti, and Yoda. Looks like that Obi-Wan and Shakti are probably on the outs. Let's see if they can push through to the end here. Prequel tribe idol was re-hidden after Padme played it, and Ahsoka finds the idol. And this is the last round that she can use it. So, alliances here: Obi-Wan and Shakti, Rex and Yoda, Ahsoka and Yoda, and that's it. So, it looks like Ahsoka has it with an idol, and the alliance is Padme is still not technically in an alliance, which is crazy.
Just mind
So
blowing that she's made it this far without being in any alliance
maybe
this
she'll
entire game.
maybe she'll want to flip back and forth. Maybe she can flip back to Obi-Wan and Shakti to try to get out like Ahsoka or Rex or one of the threats. I don't know. Let's go ahead and go to our reward challenge. Obi-Wan wins reward, and he gets to pick 2 people to share it with. Of course, he picks Shakti, but he picks Rex,
That's a bold choice.
which is probably a good choice. I mean, he's like,
Keeps
if
him
you're
away from his friends.
well, also if you're Obi-Wan and you're trying to figure out, you need someone to work with.
Yeah.
Someone maybe like Rex might be more likely. You can say to him like, "Hey, we're like the more physical players. Um, let's work together and take the strong evil to the end." I don't know. Maybe you can get through to him. I don't know.
Oh, they get to go with their loved ones too. I wonder which brother he picked.
Oh. There's only like a million of them.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the immunity
Probably
challenge.
fives.
Fives, yeah. Rex wins immunity. There, it's a very, very well timed immunity. And let's see if Obi-Wan was able to curry any favor by taking him to the reward here. We know that Ahsoka has the idol. Rex and Shakti have a minor disagreement, so that might help Obi-Wan, honestly, because if then maybe they'll vote her off instead of Obi-Wan. Um, and with that, we're going right to tribal council. Nothing else to happen. So, um, Ahsoka has an idol. See if she plays it. And Rex has the immunity necklace, so he cannot receive any votes. And Ahsoka will play the idol, and she'll play it for herself. Okay, let's get to the vote. First vote. Ahsoka does not count. Second vote.
And
Ahsoka does not count. She found it just now, and then she plays it. And okay,
well, I mean, she had to.
I know she had to play it,
Yeah,
but she could have played it for somebody else if she didn't
that's
if she
true.
if she didn't feel threatened. So it's pretty timely that she found it and needed
Yeah.
it. Third vote, Obi-Wan.
Oh
Oh, here we
boy.
go. Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
And that's it. Obi-Wan. He got 4 votes. So
That's a
actually
good
she
call.
didn't even need the idol. 4-2. So Shakti and Obi-Wan voted for Ahsoka, and everyone else voted for Obi-Wan. And so he is gone in sixth place. That's a pretty common place for the big threats to go out, somewhere around 6 or 5.
Yeah.
Um, so that's where like Omer went out in season 42. I think he was sixth or maybe fifth, but right around there. So now we're in the final 5. Shakti's on her own. Let's see if this group targets her or if they're not worried about it because of the fact that the big
Two
threats,
strength of nines.
the big threat's gone. This is why I think Yoda is gonna win.
That's true.
He's in both. Socially, he's been
He's
connected to
so up
people.
there.
I don't think he's gotten any votes.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten any votes. He hasn't won anything, but he hasn't had to.
No. So the only alliances are Rex and Yoda and Ahsoka and Yoda. So we're gonna go right to the immunity challenge. And Shakti wins her first immunity.
That is
And
shocking.
yeah, shocking. Um yeah. Um so she needed it. She absolutely needed it, and she won it. So nothing else happens in the tribe, and we're gonna go ahead and go right to tribal council. So um
Oh
Shakti has
boy.
immunity. Shakti has immunity. She cannot receive any votes, and there is no idol. So 5 votes. First vote, Yoda. 1 vote, Yoda. Second vote, Rex.
Rex. Yep, that
One
makes
vote,
sense.
Yoda. 1 vote, Rex. Ahsoka. 1 vote, Yoda. 1 vote,
Whoa.
Rex. 1 vote, Ahsoka. 2 votes left. Padme, are you serious? 1 vote Ahsoka,
Everyone's
1 vote
splintered.
Padme, 1 vote Rex, 1 vote Yoda, 1 vote left, and that 1 vote is for Padme.
Padme. Odd. Very
15th
odd.
person voted off, 8th member of
Def-
the jury. It being Padme actually makes a ton of sense because she's not in an alliance, right?
True.
Rex is with Yoda and Ahsoka is with Yoda. So they didn't want to vote any of them off. So I don't know why it wasn't 3 to Padme though. That's my
Yeah.
confusion. What that means is like Shakti voted for someone random, Padme voted for someone random. But that means that Rex or Ahsoka, one of them didn't stick with Yoda and vote with
Let's
Yoda.
slide on down and find out, baby.
So maybe Yoda didn't vote with him. I don't know. So it looks like Ahsoka voted for Padme and Yoda
Rex
voted for
voted for
Padme, but
Ahsoka.
Rex did not. So maybe Rex was trying to separate Ahsoka and Yoda.
Well, Rex and Ahsoka, they don't have that mutual like the only thing mutual about their alliance is that Yoda's in
Yeah,
two prospective alliances.
yeah. So I don't know, but we're in our final 4, and Shakti is still here. So the alliances we know we have the alliance of Yoda and Rex, the alliance of Ahsoka and Yoda, and Shakti just hanging on. And Shakti wins immunity.
So
Shakti is going to final tribal council.
so this seems like where we'd have to see Rex go out.
Maybe, probably. I would assume Rex is going to want to vote for Ahsoka. You
Mm-hmm.
know what? Here's the thing. Rex is going to want to vote for Ahsoka. Ahsoka is going to want to vote for Rex. Yoda is going to have to pick.
He'll
But Shakti could tie it up
yeah, and then go to
and make
Rocks,
them go to Rocks in order to try to
which
get
means only
in
Yoda goes
order to
out.
try to get Yoda out. Yes.
That
That's the big brain play. See,
yeah,
it's thoughts
that's what you should do. That
it's
is what you
thoughts like
should do.
that is why I should never play my version of the game because I will get voted off so
So
quickly
fast.
because people will be like, David will do something stupid, crazy, like strategic like that, and tie the freaking vote and make us go to rocks to vote someone random off. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Um, Yoda and Rex bond slightly. They already in an alliance. I don't know. Okay, let's go to the vote. Okay, so Shakti cannot receive any votes, but the other three could be receiving votes. First vote, Rex gets a vote. Second
Yeah,
vote, Rex. Third vote, Ahsoka. One vote left. 16th
Rex
person
is
voted
gone.
off. Ninth member of
Man,
the jury. Rex is voted off.
Bud,
3-1. So everyone
Travis
voted for
spoken.
Rex except for Rex, who voted for Ahsoka, obviously.
That's
So
so sad.
if Shakti wanted to win the game here, she should have voted for Ahsoka, tie it up, go to Rocks, get Yoda out. But Yoda's in the final three with Ahsoka.
She would have won off a big brain move like that.
Yeah, that's like the kind of move you win two
Mm-hmm.
immunities and then you force the Rocks to vote Yoda out. That's how you win.
Mm-hmm.
Without that, I maybe she does still win by just making it to the end. That would be a crazy, crazy game. We also have two. Um, your Leku theory didn't hold out
It did
very
not.
long,
It did not.
but so who do you think is gonna win here? You think it's Yoda?
I feel like it's Yoda. Second has to be Ahsoka.
See, I don't know. I think Barriss, Maul, and Obi-Wan were in an alliance with Shakti.
Yeah, maybe.
So she
That's
can get those
yeah.
three votes. Anakin could vote for Ahsoka, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the votes of Grievous, Zam Wessel, Jar Jar Binks, those are going to really matter
Yeah.
because Rex is going to vote for Yoda. Um,
Well, and the thing is, we had so many
Padme will
people
probably
who were
vote for
just
Yoda
so unaffiliated, like Zam, Grievous,
and Jar Jar.
Anakin, and
Jar Jar was
Padme
in an
just
alliance
had
with
like no affiliations.
Jar Jar was in an alliance with Yoda. So I think that Jar Jar and Rex vote for Yoda. Um, Anakin probably votes for Ahsoka, and then it's Zam and Grievous are going to decide it. I think because I'm going to go ahead and say I think Barriss, Obi-Wan, and Maul vote for Shakti as three. I think that Padme, Jar Jar, and Rex vote for Yoda. That's three. And then I think that Anakin votes for Ahsoka. So then those last two, Grievous and Zam Wessel, could decide it. Okay. I think I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. If Shakti wins, that's kind of wild. Okay. Let's see our winner. First vote for the winner goes to Yoda. Second vote, Ahsoka. Third vote, Shakti. So 1-1-1. Everyone gets votes. No one has to feel like an absolute loser. Three good games. Three votes here so far. We have how many votes left? Oh, I lost it. There are 9 votes total. Okay, 9 votes total. So let's go to 6 votes left. Shakti. That's 2 for Shakti.
Man,
Ahsoka. 2 for Ahsoka. So that's 4 votes left. 2-2-1. Yoda is 2-2-2 with 3 votes left. It could be 3-3-3.
Man, that'd
I
be
don't know how
awesome.
you break that tie. I don't know how you do that. Okay, next, Ahsoka. That's 3-2 to 2. 2 votes left. Yoda, 3-3 to 2. Oh my gosh. The last vote, Ahsoka. That's the winner. That's the winner, Ahsoka.
Man,
4-3 to 2. Ahsoka won. So that means 2 votes for Shakti. That has to be Obi-Wan and then one more. Maybe, I would assume. Let's see. Congratulations to Ahsoka, first of all. Um, I was correct. Anakin voted for Ahsoka. Paris voted for
she did
Shakti.
survive longer than anyone else in this group.
Yeah. Um,
So
Rex voting for Yoda makes sense. Maul voting for Yoda, it comes a little bit out of left field.
yeah, that's a bit of a
Um,
wild card there.
but Grievous voted for Ahsoka. I said that Grievous and Zam could determine the winner. They voted for the winner. I said Jar Jar would vote for Yoda. Okay.
Hmm.
Obi-Wan voting for Shakti makes sense. Padme voting for Ahsoka was not what I saw, but
Yeah.
it does make sense though. Her voting with Anakin,
Hmm.
right? So, um, and then Zam. So Zam and Grievous kind of determined the winner. I mean,
Yeah.
if they voted for Yoda, Yoda wins. If they had voted for Shakti, Shakti would have won.
Yeah.
So those two were the least connected in terms of like because they were the first two out. Or no, not the first. No, yeah, they were the first two on the jury. So they didn't really have any time playing with the heroes. So they had no connections with any of the heroes. But they thought Ahsoka had the best game. She did have
Yeah.
good alliances. She made it through at the end. I'm a little surprised. I don't know if maybe
Well,
it was
she probably saw him with immunity idols more, or like they
that.
would on the jury
Yeah.
because I
Well,
mean
she didn't win
Yoda.
challenges though, right? So like
No,
Shang-Chi won
but
challenges.
she kept finding the
Yeah.
immunity idols.
Yeah.
Fan
Um,
favorite Barris. That makes sense.
Varys
Yeah.
wins the fan favorite. She had a good game. So that's a great spot for her. And let's look at some statistics to see did Ahsoka Shakti didn't receive any votes the entire game. So she played a perfect
Man,
game up until that point.
her and Cad
Um,
Bane.
well, because he quit.
Yep.
And Yoda only received one. So Yoda also played a great game. Idols found, Darth Maul had 2 idols. Rewards, 2 for Obi-Wan, and then immunity, 2 for Shakti, 2 for Obi-Wan, 2 for Rex, 2 for Yoda. Pretty balanced there.
Yeah.
They voted Padme the most strategic, Shakti second most. So I don't know why she didn't get more votes than to win. Ahsoka was third though, so Ahsoka with third most strategic also had an idol, had a reward win. Um, you know, a little bit of an underdog win. I kind of like a little more, maybe just more like well liked versus Shakti, which that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, but Obi-Wan with the most challenge wins when you combine immunity and reward. Part of that was because because Anakin got voted off earlier than he did. So with that, we have our winner, Ahsoka Tano, and the timely
Props.
win. By the time that this episode comes out, that show might be like
It
airing.
might be airing.
So hey, go watch Ahsoka.
And by the time Christian
Listens to
listens to
this.
this, the show will have ended
Yeah,
in
probably.
perpetuity, like it had its finale.
But now,
Yeah.
awesome. All right, John, thanks for joining us. And we will have to see what happens in the original trilogy. That'll be the next Star Wars one that we do. It may not be the next sim that we do, but and if we want to keep going, maybe we can bring back an all-star cast of all 3 trilogies. So you can definitely look forward to seeing Ahsoka come back and probably like Obi-Wan and a few others if we do a all-star version of the Survivor cast. We'll see. But I think with that, it's time to head out of here. So we will see you all next week.
Farewell, friends. May your bisons be unscrupulous.
May the force be with you.